What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father, Amazon, Kindle Create Space. If you need it, go get it. Yeah. Link will be in the description box below. Assimilation is Falling. Um, I see these interviews that are going on, and I've been thinking about this, and I couldn't put it into words even before um, Trump got elected. During uh, President Obama's term. And partially, a part of George Bush's term, actually. I've been seeing this running theme where when a white guy's in charge, people have this duality where they're accustomed to acquiescing to white men, even white women. But people are fighting because of the high levels of incompetence that goes with that. Like just people just are in positions that don't know what they're doing. And because of that, I see less and less people assimilating. People are thinking for themselves. People are like, it's some bullshit because I'm getting told what to do by an idiot. Now, most people who are not black males in particular, this is something we already knew for years. Like, a lot of these people are just incompetent and people just overlook their incompetence because of the color of their skin. We don't understand it. Some of us just play along with it, and some of us just shake our heads like, boy, I swear. But the recent interviews, with these alt-right people, and the recent challenging of people's ideas and ideologies, and when you're challenging these people, that they stumped because they can't ignore facts or logic. And when they try to ignore facts or logic, it just digs a deeper hole into their incompetence. So, this quote unquote melting pot that we call America, the information age and technology has really threw a monkey wrench into what we thought of assimilating into American culture. And I did a video years ago saying, technology will expose racism. Because you can't keep seeing things over and over again, even if you're desensitized to it and you're seeing how it plays out over and over again. Now it's like, wait a minute. There is no fairness in this. This is how this is how it's set up. Or there is no integrity in this place. This is how it's set up. There are no morals and ethics in this place. This is how it's set up. And then you got groups of people playing along into it for their own opportunistic gains, So you got non-white people assimilating into, I would say, white business culture or white racist culture, and thinking for some odd reason that because they're going to participate in it, that in some ways makes them part of the team. And they come to realize, okay, if I'm hating somebody who's not white, we all on the same team. But then all of a sudden, you're an outsider. You're an outcast. You're the enemy. I see these people who are foreigners who just, but I thought if I voted for this guy, I didn't know he was going to do this to us. How did you ignore that when he said he was going to do it? Because you assimilated. Oh, he's not talking about me. He's talking about the black people. Really? We all know it's gonna go right back to the black people, and then we're gonna go, yay! But the problem is the trust is broken because now you realize you cannon fodder. You know, you got uh, the women who, all the women in the sisterhood um, ideology and feminism groups when these women saw, wait a minute, y'all voted for Trump over Hillary? Like, this was going to be a win for women and you sabotaged that for this? So now, all the women of all different races and ethnicities, backgrounds, religions, having a second look at it like, wait, we talked about Bill Cosby so bad that we made sure he was under the bus, but y'all voted for a guy who says he's going to grab women by the pussy. Like, what the hell? And then, because of that mistrust, people are starting to think for themselves that I'm not assimilating into this. Something's wrong with this. You see Hispanics, everybody's in love, they're um, part of their communities want to be considered white. I did a video a long time ago about more Hispanics declaring themselves as white, which was really like a New York Post article. I was just giving my opinion on a New York article. You know how many nigger, mayate, nigger. Like, why don't you say that to the New York Post? I mean, fuck. The fuck are you sending that to me for? Click the link and read it your fucking self. But, you know, we are white because we speak Spanish. No, you're not white because you speak Spanish. I speak English. That don't fucking make me an Englishman. I said that in the video. But, I met some Hispanics who say, that wall stuff, I know he can't do all that stuff. And I had to tell a Hispanic guy, I said, when you get a bunch of racist white dudes in the room, they'll do every fucking thing they say they would do. As long as it hurts you or somebody else that's not white. And then the dude's now he's like, damn, this motherfucker is. So that mistrust makes people want to back out of assimilating. I got it all together. The Asian community, not just the Peter Liang thing, not just the cop hole squad, not just the recent guy who got caught choking the sister in the store. Their culture of trying to, if everybody else can beat up on you, I can too. And then seeing us in public as black men in public, and like, try that shit. See how far that go in real life. Go ahead, because you try that shit with women and children. But they don't try that shit with us men. They know they get fucked up. Same with Hispanics. Same with foreigners, Muslims. Because they took that from white people too. Like, we need the law on our side to fuck with those black guys. Because when we just want to just go out and start a fight and kick their ass, that shit ain't happening. That shit ain't happening. There's long gone the days where, white guys just walk around. I'm white and I'm gonna hurt you. Okay, try that shit. No, what they do, call the police, and that's why everybody else follows. But now, because of that, brothers are like, okay, I got you now. I'm gonna catch you for this. And now people are like, oh, sorry, brother, nah. But because of that, and thinking that there will be no repercussions, when there will be repercussions, people are backing out of assimilating because it's like, can't trust it like this now, because that same system turns against them too. They see it themselves, and everybody gets caught like a deer in the headlights when they see that when this American culture puts a bullseye on their culture, now all of a sudden it's like, wait, y'all gonna do that to us too? Yeah, they're gonna do it to you too. So then, like I said, more mistrust. This current heroin epidemic. And I've been noticing this. People of Caucasians have been, in some ways, just having a meltdown. And I think Trump is gonna really put the meltdown into overdrive, honestly, because the incompetence part started with Bush when people just paid attention to it. Then President Obama is kind of the sign that most black men know about. You always gotta need a brother to come fix the shit you get yourself into. Don't think Obama was the first black dude to do it, but that says a lot when when it's on a presidential level, when they said y'all done fucked up this bad. And then Trump on the back end of that, you know, people are having these meltdowns because they're concerned about all kinds of crazy shit that you shouldn't even be concerned about, you know. And trust me, it's all gonna work out. And everybody's looking like all he doing is causing shit on this end and watching the rates go up on interest rates on like home loans go up every time he starts some shit and y'all not paying attention. But it is what it is. But because of that, y'all are starting to see the meltdown. Like if they melting down and they going crazy and they going on heroin and they being suicidal and their birth rate is dropping and this country is in debt because of them and this country looks like it's about to crumble because of them, maybe I shouldn't have assimilated this mentality because something ain't right about this shit. Because obviously, you know, it's a losing mentality. And I've said this before about America. Same thing with the guy where, we need our babies, we can't accept other people's babies. Other people's babies built this country. Matter of fact, this country was so lazy, it had to enslave black people to build itself because they wasn't going to do it. This country is so lazy that they needed black people to be on the front lines in most of their wars because they were too scared to be on the front lines. This country is so lazy that they created the patent office to steal a lot of black people's inventions because they were too lazy to invent anything. They front and center for taking credit. They front and center when the checks clear because they're all on the same team. As you can come up with an idea, you can patent it, you can even patent it, they'll still steal it. And as long as the banker, the legal system, and the marketing team is on the same side, hey, that's how it operates. But the problem with that is this: because of all that, now when it's time for this country to pull itself up by its bootstraps, that mentality doesn't work well because people looked at white people as the leadership position, and the leadership position has been constantly falling apart. Why do you think Martin Luther King said, I fear I'm leading my people into a burning house? This house has been falling down for a long time, and black people specifically has been keeping it afloat. And now with all these other people and other foreigners coming in, that's why they have their Silicon Valley in India. That's why people are starting to just separate in their little factions because they're starting to realize, yeah, this assimilation. Nah, I don't want to be part of this house burning. I'm just saying. I'm out.